Hey everybody, so I am showing you the Notebook LM from Google. It's one of my favorite tools and it's becoming even more of a favorite as they add more features and new opportunities for enhancements. And so right now I am on the Notebook LM main page, which is notebooklm.google, and this just kind of gives you a basic overview of everything. It mentions that it's built with Gemini 2.0, talks about it being your personalized AI research assistant. It talks about the different sources you can upload, which you probably already know, which is PDFs, websites, YouTube videos, audio files, Google Docs, and Google Slides, and it will summarize them for us. It talks about some instant insights, talks about see the source, not just the answer, which means you will see your sources, and when you're looking at your citations, you can hover over it and get some more information, and you can click on it and it will show you exactly the information that is cited. And then of course the popular listen and learn on the go. That's where we have our two wonderful virtual guest hosts, podcast hosts, and now there is a feature where you can actually interact with them as well. So while I am talking to you though, there is a new plus option. And so if you want to get Notebook LM Plus, it's for power users, teams, organizations who want to make the most of their AI research assistant. And so if you go to the page, you can see the different features. The free version, Notebook LM, offers you the opportunity to store, I think, 100 notebooks. I have 60 in mine right now, so I know it's more than 60. And it also lets you put in, I think, 50 sources in each notebook. So Notebook Plus gives you 5 times more of that. It will let you customize the style and length of the notebook, create shared notebooks for your team, and get analytics. And it adds an additional level of privacy and security. And of course, if you click on the link, it will break it down a little bit more for you here. All right, so now let's go back to the notebook. All right, so I'm on my notebook. I'm going to try to pick one that I know might have some information in already, and I think I actually have RabbitOS already pulled up, so let me do this one. So this is one that I created earlier this month, and it is with 3 sources. It says 3 sources right there. It also says 3 sources right there, and there's a category right here. So this is a basic overview or summary of those 3 sources. If you look at this page, you will see the name of the notebook up here. Oops. I clicked on sources. You'll see the logo right here. You'll see sources, chat, and studio. And so each one of these has different information. And so in the chat, I can add a note, I can save to a note, I can work on an audio overview, and I can do a briefing doc. And down here, I can ask more questions so I can actually chat with it. And then there's some pre-canned questions right here. So if I click this button right here, it'll show me some more. So I can actually ask it a question down here as well. If I click this button right here, it says audio overview. It does the same thing over here as studio. If I click on sources, of course it shows me the sources. But let's do sources first. So I have 3 sources here, and you see these check boxes right here. Whenever I chat, or if I generate the audio podcast, anything that is checked will be included and used for that chat and for that podcast or audio overview. I can add sources if I want, and don't forget down here it says Notebook LM can be inaccurate. Please double check the responses. So I'm going to go back to chat, and then I am going to just ask it for a briefing doc. And so down here, some options, and so it's generating it right down here. And there's also interactive mode. It says click to load the conversation. I already had the conversation created, so I'm going to load it. And then down here, my briefing doc just was created down here. So now you see some notes right here. All right, so while it's doing that, I might pause for a second. So this one is an 18-minute podcast. So I'm just going to play about 30 seconds.
All right, welcome everyone to our deep dive, this time into the world of Rabbit.
Rabbit?
Yeah, an AI agent system that's, it's got this ambitious goal, right? Like it wants to act on your behalf across all your
All right, so that's the podcast. And if I like it, I can do a thumbs up, I can do a thumbs down, I can share it. And if I click on the three dots, it gives me some more options. I can speed it up and or slow it down a little bit. And I can download it or delete it if I don't like it. And now if I click on interactive mode, which is a beta version, this is where I can chat with the hosts. And when I say chat, I mean talk to them, not chat like type. So let's give it a shot. So over here it says Rabbit OS LAM 2 hosts. And so I've noticed on my device, it's usually a little close to the bottom here. Let's see if I can get it up. There you go. So when I zoom out, it goes to 3 tiles. It's just easier for me to see. If I don't like the way it looks, I just need to zoom back in. All right, so now, again, I'm in the audio overview on the studio section, and I am going to be talking about the Rabbit OS large action model. And so I have to hit play first.
All right, welcome everyone to our deep dive, this time to the world of Rabbit.
And so now if I want to join, I just click join.
Yeah, an AI. Oh, hey, I think our listeners got something to say.
Hi, you two. What do you think about the Rabbit OS?
Oh, hey there. Yeah, that's a great question.
It is. We were actually just about to get into that, so perfect timing.
Yeah, we've touched on it a bit already, but we can dive deeper now.
Right, so the Rabbit OS, it's like the brain behind their whole system.
Yeah, it's like the operating system that's specifically designed for their Arwen device.
And it's designed to work hand in hand with their large action model, or LAM, to make it all work. Oh yeah, go on.
So what's a LAM? What does it stand for?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. We were just talking about the Rabbit OS and its connection to LAM.
Yeah, so LAM actually stands for Large Action Model.
And it's the cornerstone of the Rabbit OS. It's what makes it all work.
Right. It's the A.
So that's how it works, and you can continue to talk to it. You can ask questions. I'm a very interesting person, so I don't have a lot of questions to ask it. And then, but that's how it works. It actually works pretty good. I think if you let it play for a while and you start really diving in, you could probably get some really good information. It might be a good study tool and just might make you have a good time. Use it wisely, and don't forget that they are virtual hosts and podcasters. They're not real people. They're not your friends. All that neat stuff. Stay safe, stay aware, and remember, it can still be wrong even though you're talking to them. So double check your sources, double check the information it shares, and don't let it do all the work for you. And so that's the Notebook LM from Google. I really like it. I hope you do too. And I will talk to you later. See you later. Bye-bye.